Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Heal Yourself, A Return to Wholeness, the Integration of Body, Mind, Soul, and Spirit. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, Twin Flame Romance, Life, Path, and Purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the Divine Feminine Weekly Tarot Read, messages for Divine Feminine and Light Workers to see what your mission is for the upcoming week. How are you doing, Twin Flame Divine Feminines? We always say a prayer over the cards to bless the reading. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be of the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. What do Divine Feminines in this collective need to know to learn and to grow for this week? We're going to start with a fairy tarot. We're going to get what Divine Feminine needs to know for this week. And then we are going to move on to messages of love. And we're just going to see from the loving heart space of Divine Feminines what they are needing to learn. We're going to get Light and Love Oracle. And if you're not sure of the decks that I'm using, go back to the Divine Feminine read from about 2 weeks ago, and I have the boxes there, and I will subsequently put the boxes again so you can get a bigger picture of which oracle and tarot decks that I am using. We're just gonna grab one more for Divine Feminines. Let's see what your angels have to say, Divine Feminines. So let's take a look. There's something going on this week. Oh my goodness. And I have a grand feeling that there's something you're letting go of this week, Divine Feminines. I feel like there is some sort of release happening. I have a big feeling this has to do with your past. I have a feeling that there is something in your past that you've been meaning to let go of. And we saw this a little bit in the weekly reading when we saw clearing your clutter, clearing your space, but I really feel this is more your emotional space. I feel there's something that you're mourning. You're mourning the loss of a part of yourself or a part of your life or a part of your past that you truly know in your heart space that you need to let go of. And you've known this for a really long time. It could be a person. I mean, it could be a person from your past that you really super need to cut out of your life. It could be just an aspect of your life that you have shut the door on, whether that is a home. Let's say, you're leaving the home that you shared with your children and you were married to somebody and you're selling that home and you're starting anew. It could be just something in your personality that you've held on to so strongly. But I feel like taking this next step towards your light work is a little bit scary for you. And I really feel that I need to pull one more card here to get a clearer picture on what you are letting go of, because I also see that you are facing your fears in this, Divine Feminines. So Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, can you please help us with this energy? We've got the Three of Winter, which is the Three of Swords. Yeah, and I've got the Hermit card. So when I see the Hermit card with the Three of Swords, or the Three of Winter in this case, I really feel that you're getting rid of your belief systems. You're getting rid of your belief systems. There's something, Divine Feminine, that has held you back. It's like a belief in something, a belief in a religion, a belief in a family heritage or family line. It's something that it's making you sad to let it go. It's almost like, I feel like this is a part of my culture, this is a part of my religion, this is a part of my family line. And I know it's outdated, and I know it doesn't serve me or my family or my future anymore, but it still feels really sad to let that go. And you know, I'm getting the message that it's like a family home. I don't know, are any of you out there, you can put in the comment section, are you selling a family home? Or are there parents that have passed away and you have to get rid of stuff from the family? I feel like you're letting go of a legacy, but it's going to serve you better for your light work in the future, because the Hermit card is very much about learning your spiritual lessons to help you move forward. Then we get to face your fears, and I think this is what this is doing. Letting go of this past thing, this past person, this past bits of your family line. I mean, that's what keeps coming through is family line, and I don't know what that means, but I feel that you will know. You will actually know what that means. It has to do with heritage, something that your family has agreed to. It could be like poverty, like your family has agreed to like live in this sense of poverty, and there's a certain area that you grew up in or lived in. And it's time to just cut those cords and let it go. Let go of that part of your past. And it brings about nostalgia, and it's sad, but it's also you facing your fears to have a more flourishing future. I feel that for some of you, maybe some parents have passed away. Either your parents or your grandparents have passed away recently, and you're having to purge or get rid of their stuff. But I feel like you're clearing family lines, you're clearing family legacies. Yeah. And you know, I feel too that we're getting repetitive cards, because the cards that have come out in the previous Divine Feminine reading. So please do go back and view at least the last 3 to 4 Divine Feminine readings, because this will make a lot more sense. I feel like by clearing whatever you're needing to clear, even though it makes you sad and even though it's causing you to have to face some fears when it comes to letting go, I truly feel that it will allow you to shine your light brighter, because this is the same 3 cards we've gotten in very recent readings. So the first one is share your voice, come out of the cave. I feel like for some of you, the clearing of these family lines is something, it's like a big secret from the family. I'm seeing the deep, dark secrets. I mean, I'm talking about like, and I hate to talk about these subjects because I like to keep the channel positive, but I feel that there's like something with some sort of abuse or incest or something like that. I really feel that you're clearing away these deep, dark secrets from your family lines. So I think that sharing your voice, speaking out, coming out of the cave is going to be sharing with others. And it could be other family members, but I feel like it's sharing with others. Like, look, we've kept this a secret in our family, and it's not healthy. It's not good. It's not helping us to move forward. And we have idealized our past. We have idealized our childhoods when we know that there was so much darkness in it. And so now it's time to speak out against what happened. And this could be shared with brothers and sisters or cousins or even grandparents. Like, I feel like there's something that needs to come out here. And you got shine your inner light brightly, and that has come out again too very, very recently. And I talked about not hiding your light under a bushel, and that's all part of this. It's part of like, look, I'm looking at this from God's holy light now. I don't need to live in fear anymore. I can speak my truth. I can speak out. I can speak honestly, truthfully, frankly to family members and friends about what my childhood was like, about growing up, and about having these deep, dark secrets that were hidden in the caves. And now I can speak out, and maybe through my light work, I can also help other people to be able to speak their voice about their past, to speak their voice about stopping things like familial abuses. Like, I really feel that there is a purpose here. And that's why you got the Hermit card, because I feel like there's a purpose here that you are going to heal and transform, and your mess is going to become your message. And I truly am sensing this. The angels keep saying family lineage, healing family lineage. And I feel like you're breaking those ties that have kept your family in bondage for centuries. And I love this because finally the message is appreciate the present moment. Live in the present moment. Appreciate the present moment. Live in the beauty, infuse yourself in the beauty of the present. What can you truly appreciate in this moment now, today, as it stands? What can you embrace in this present moment? And I say this because when we are letting go of family members, when we are letting go of lineages, when we have to, for example, with parents or grandparents that have recently passed away, when we have to go through things, we're talking about material items and things, we could have an attachment to those things as if it was trying to keep the memory of the person who crossed over with us. And what I want to say to you is that the things don't share the memories, your memory shares the memories. So I feel like part of this clearing is not only clearing the past and clearing the wounds and clearing the deep, dark secrets, but it's also like physically clearing the stuff. So if there's something that you appreciate from a person who has crossed over, then appreciate it in the present moment. And you don't necessarily need to carry it with you and carry it forward into your future. You could always take a picture of the item so you have it in your memory if that's what you need. But I really feel that there's no need to keep a lot of the items or things when you are clearing out again. And I'm getting strong that these are grandparents or parents that have recently passed away. And if this is your case, if you're helping your family, if it's a grandparent and you're helping your family to sort out these items, sort out these things, I feel that one way to help them, and I really like Marie Kondo, I've been doing her program, the KonMari method, but it's about keeping only those things that spark joy for you, not sadness, because sometimes a memory is attributed to a sadness or nostalgia, which is also kind of sadness. But I feel like if you're going to keep items that once belonged to another person, or even items that belong to you that were maybe given to you by another person, what you really need to determine is, does this spark joy for me? And also, is it something I want to carry into my future? And I think those are the things that you really need to ponder over as you're saying goodbye to this part of your family lineage. I feel like it's time to clear all that. And I really believe that the global message in this, even though it feels very heavy, I feel like the message today feels really heavy, and it might be heavy for a lot of you. And I'm sorry, sometimes there are just heavy messages that come through, especially when it comes to healing. But I feel like there is a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like you can shine your inner light brightly by sharing your voice and turning your mess into your message. And really, that's what I did with my book, Help, I Think My Loved One is an Alcoholic, among other books. But that one especially, it really hit home for me that I needed to help others with what I struggled with another person. And also with my own codependent behavioral patterns. So I really wanted to help others who also were in relationship with a person who had a drinking problem or a drug problem. But I felt like I was in such a mess over that I felt like I needed to bridge it over into my message. And that book is one of the best-selling books I have, and it has helped so many people through the feedback that I've been given. So that is just one example of how you can turn your mess into your message. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful weekend. Take a rest. Take a rest, Twin Flame Divine Feminines. Don't push yourself too hard. If nothing comes to you through this message as far as like, what do I need to let go of? What has this got to do with my family lineage? Just rest on it. So you don't need to be proactive, just rest on it. You'll get to know like how you're gonna face your fears about this. So thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on that bell, scroll up to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other twin flames. And thank you so much for your support of my YouTube channel. You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp or my meditation course. You can also pledge your support on Patreon, www.patreon.com/Michelle S. Fondin. And I will see you in the next video.